Thanks for helping me pick out some names for this new eyeshadow palette. I think it's going to be all the rage for the 80s, and I think we have to pick out some names that are going to be really original and help it stand out. So let me show you the palette here. It's beautiful, right? You really have a wide variety of colors, like basically a rainbow in one palette. So what I want to do is kind of go through color by color, pick out a couple of names, and then I'm going to enter them into my computer database here. So I'm sorry, would you mind if I had some gum? Thanks, I just finished lunch. Okay. Let's see. I want to start with, I guess this first red color here. It's got kind of a shimmer to it. I think it's kind of pinkish red. You know, it's not on the mauve side of these, but it does have like a little bit of a glittery look to it. So let's. Oh yeah, wow. You know, what are your first impressions? Like, the pink really does show up. The red. Yeah. I love that. You know, let's go with sunset. Like sunset pink or just sunset by itself? Yeah, just sunset. I love it. Great. Okay. Next. Okay, the next is this pink color. It's, I would say, wow, in comparison to sunset, this one almost looks like a hot pink rouge. Can you think of like an animal or something that it might remind you of? I love it. Let's go with flamingo. That's perfect. Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of funky. They're also really cool birds. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this one's actually, I think, a little bit tricky. So it's in between a pink and like a red color. That one's like brick. It's not quite purple. Let's go look at it. Yeah, it definitely looks more red than pink like some of the other ones there. Okay, what if we had the name Red? But it needs something else. Oh, I love it. Totally Red. Totally Rad Red it is. That's great. Great name. Okay. What's next? This one's interesting too. I feel like it kind of reminds me of like a brick red. It's rich. Yeah, it's definitely rich in comparison. What do you think? Yeah, brick. Rust. What else? Yeah, I could see that. Oh, that works. So instead of a dusty rose, you're thinking rusty rose. That's such a great color. Beautiful. Yeah. Because I feel like dusty rose is actually a lot, and rusty rose, yeah. Okay, oh, now we're getting into the purples. I love the color purple. I feel like there's a whole lot of variations in there between like indigos and, you know, some other options. Let's take a look at it. Oh, that's rich. It's like it's a beautiful purple. Rich, elegant comes to mind. Beautiful. Yeah. I love it. Amethyst. I think amethyst makes a lot of sense for this because it has almost a jeweled, gorgeous tone to it. Great. Okay, this next purple. Oh, it's actually a lot brighter than this purple. Wow. Yeah. Some ideas on that. So the richness, vibrant, fun. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that violet. You know, that's what it is. I'm thinking about, you know, the colors of the rainbow, and I'm thinking that is violet right there. Perfect. Okay. This one is, you know, within that family of sort of reds, purples, richness, but it's a little bit different. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that sunset color, but it's got more of a kind of a berry tone, almost like a raspberry, whereas the sunset was a little more like shimmer cheer. Oh, we already used sunset. Okay, very berry. That's great. Very berry it is. And then there's one more of the purples here. Oh, this one's really pretty. Oh, it's kind of faint. I wouldn't say it's hard to see, but you know, in comparison to the violet and the very berry, it's really light. Yeah, what do you think? Light grape. Yeah, this would be like a rich grape, where the violet, where that's like a light grape color. So I like it. Moving on to the blues, like blues, teals. This is a beautiful color. Oh, this might be my favorite. It's a really rich color. Bright blue. You know, I don't want to just call it blue. I'm gonna call it Smurfette. No, let's call it Midnight. I feel like midnight would sometimes be a little bit darker, but like, it's such a beautiful blue. Perfect. Now this one. Wow. Yeah, seeing it side by side with that blue. Perfect. Yeah. I think it's a very hip color. Teal? Just teal. No, teal-tastic. Teality awesome. Teal. Great. And next, I thought this was my favorite. This whole row is all my favorite colors. Beautiful. Bright, rich. It kind of reminds me of like a mermaid. What do you think? Swimming. Waves crashing. Like seaweed. Let's call it mermaids. Mermaids it is. And the last in this beautiful section. I keep saying it's my favorite color, and then another color comes along and I'm like, that's my favorite color. It's very hard to choose, but that's really the most beautiful. It's almost like a light teal. Well, they call the light purple the light grape. Do we call this light teal? Or like young mermaid or something, like light mermaid. Oh, yeah, seafoam. I guess that is seafoam green. But we'll just call it seafoam, not seafoam green. Great. Beautiful. Got one more set here, and that's moving into these greens and yellows. That is green. Wow. But it is a rich green, kind of like the rich purple and rich blue. Is rich green a color? No. Emerald. Yeah, we called this one amethyst, so I think it makes sense to call that one emerald. But it doesn't have the shimmer, so I don't want to call it like sunset or midnight, you know. Perfect. Okay. Wow. That's really something. It has the same sort of shimmer with the mermaid. Wow. Okay. It's green, but emerald's green too. Yeah. Almost like a yellowish tone. Chartreuse. Chartreuse. I think that does look like chartreuse to me. And that's a very, very hot color. Yeah, chartreuse. And this one. Wow. So this is like a yellow, but it almost has like an orange hint to the yellow, and there's another yellow after that. No, I don't think I'd want to call it yellow. Like a daisy, a daffodil. Perfect. Sunflower. Yeah, this is really a sunflower yellow. I think it's rich. There's no shimmer to it, right? And not sunflower yellow, just sunflower. Beautiful. One more good swatch here. Yeah, now that's yellow. When I'm comparing the two, it practically looks orange. Okay. Okay, so sunflower. If that's sunflower, then what is that? Sunshine. Sunshine day. Yep. Sunshine. Beautiful. Okay. So there's all our colors again, and then there's like the oh, here's how it would react with the colors there. Beautiful. These are all great. These are, you know, I'd put on a couple of these. Probably they look great by themselves, but you could do, you know, a mix of them. The chartreuse, but you know, with the sunset and chartreuse. So I think that's all of it. We'll go sunshine, sunflower. Look at the sunshine, sunflower, chartreuse, emerald, seafoam, mermaids, teal, midnight, light grape, very berry, violet, amethyst, rusty rose, totally red, flamingo, and sunset. Which one's your favorite?